Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You are here with Yes, I'm Her, and I miss you guys. I hope you all miss me. But you know, like we all say, you could, like I always say, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, and I truly appreciate that. And I do want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers and all my old subscribers that's continuing to rock with me through this journey that I am having, and I am having fun. To be honest, I'm having fun doing this. This is something totally new. To those who don't know me, I am an introvert. I am an introvert, so I'm kind of creeping out of that shell, trying to be more outgoing. Well, not more outgoing because I am outgoing, but more outspoken and more confident in speaking in front of a lot of people and not worrying about what they're going to think about me. So I am super proud of myself because I uploaded more than 20 videos so far. So yay to me. I'm so happy because it takes confidence, courage, dedication, determination. It takes consistency. It takes a lot to continue to do this YouTube stuff. It's not easy. It is not easy, y'all. I thought it was. I still watch videos, but I was watching videos and just imagining myself doing it. I'm like, oh my God, that looks easy. That looks pretty easy. I'm telling y'all, this stuff not easy. Getting on here, talking in front of people, and also editing and just preparing, it's some work. This is another job. This is another job alongside of my hobby. Like, this is my little hobby, but at the same time, it's a job. It's not easy. It's some work. Do you guys like my lip color? It's pretty, right? It is a rose pink lip stain. But yeah, y'all, I'm super proud of myself because I have came a long way, and I still have a long way to go. And I'm just so grateful. I'm just so thankful that God allowed me to get this far without breaking down. And I don't think I'm gonna break down because I have Him. I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me. So with that being said, I'm not going nowhere. So if I have any haters out here that's hating on me because I'm on here on YouTube and you critiquing what I'm doing or what I'm saying, guess what? You get on here and do it. You get on here and say it. You ain't gonna do it. You just go sit back and watch the videos and talk smack and not doing nothing. So with that being said, you keep it closed, okay? But I do want to say, I am thankful for my haters. I'm thankful for my supporters and my haters, because how could I proceed if I don't have haters? Y'all know y'all gotta have some haters. Stop playing. Haters is what pushes us, okay? They say some stuff about us and we be like, oh, okay, bam, I'm gonna get on top of that. They are very important, okay? So today is gonna be a good day. Today is Friday, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Yep, that's how I go. Thank God it's Friday. And if you feeling like me, you gotta get you a cocktail because I'm feeling good, okay? Y'all probably won't know what this is, but I'll tell y'all later. I'll tell y'all in the description box. I'll let y'all know what I'm drinking. It's just some slight for the for the young lady. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all up or whatever. So I'm gonna let y'all know what we talking about today. Today I am going to give you. This is part 1 of 5 topics, important topics that need to be discussed when dating. Five topics that needs to be discussed when dating. And this is very important. And, we all learn through trial and error, because if we don't learn, then guess what? We just out here for nothing. If we not living and learning, you just out here. You just out here just floating around. And I ain't doing that one. I'm not doing that, Pooh. No. So yeah, we're gonna discuss 5 topics that needs to be discussed. This is part 1, okay, of this 5 topics that needs to be discussed when dating, when you doing the beginning part of the dating. Okay, so the first one we're gonna talk about is when you dating someone, you want to speak on the family. You want to ask questions about their family, and y'all want to have conversations about family, their family, your family, where do they see themselves having more kids, or do they have kids, or how they feel about dating someone with kids. Do they have any experience dating someone with kids and it didn't go well? Or just you want to kind of dig deep in those areas of topics, because some things can get left out. And that will leave like a gap. You know what I'm saying? That will leave an open gap in, anything creeping through if y'all become a relationship. So y'all have a relationship and things didn't come up in that first initial conversation, or third, fourth, sixth conversation, and it's still a hole open for other stuff to just drop through, if that makes sense. Okay, but yeah, have that initial conversation about family and dig deep into that family question, because it's important, especially if it's important to you. If you want to have more kids in the future, that question needs to be asked, and you need to know for certain that they feel the same way you feel, because there's no need to get in a relationship with somebody and they don't have intentions on building a family with you. Ain't no reason for it. It's a waste of time. So with that being said, make sure you dig deep on that conversation about family. And also, to add to that, if you don't want no more kids and you're done, or you never had kids and you just don't want kids, you just want to focus on the relationship, that needs to be discussed as well, because you want to ask that question more than one time, because a person could feel a certain way in the beginning and say, no, I don't want kids. Once you say you don't want kids, nope, I don't want kids either. Then later on down the line, now they want kids. No, you told me you didn't want kids, so what do you mean you want kids now? I already told you. This is like a contract, baby. We signed and agreed. I don't want kids. So with that being said, would that be a deal breaker in a relationship? Man, this stuff get real serious around here. Okay, the next one would be goals. You want to make sure you hit that topic, because it's very important to know where a person is at mentally when it comes to their future goals. You have people out here that don't even have goals, that just want to wake up in the morning and say, okay, what's going on? What's up today? You have people that have goals that say, okay, tomorrow, when they hear today, but they talking about tomorrow, or in years from now, they have goals, they have ambition, they know what they want to do with themselves. So you want to make sure you're dealing with somebody that has goals. If you have goals and you have dreams and everything, and make sure y'all aligned. Ask those deep questions. Where do you see yourself in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 30? Where do you see yourself? What are you passionate about? What do you love to do? What will make you get up every morning and go crazy? Not crazy cuckoo, but what would make you get up in the morning and work hard besides your kids? Besides, what passion do you have that'll make you have that adrenaline in you? What passion do you have? Okay, so goals need to be discussed, and let's dig deep in that question as well. Let's dig deep. Okay, we don't want to stay on the surface. We want to dig deep in the core of that question. All right, the next one would be relationship with parents. Ask questions about that person's relationship with their parents, because that's very significant, because it lets you know how that person would treat you. For real, for real. If that person really don't have a good relationship with their mom or dad, that they not gonna have a good relationship with you, because they can't even have a good relationship with themselves. So I'm telling y'all, when somebody don't have a good relationship with their parents, it may not show right away, because you got people out here that's cold, that's raw, that know how to put on this persona as though they are something that they're not, or they're someone that they're not, and you can be blindsided by it, because you will look at them from the outer appearance and you look at them like, okay, you doing good, you look good, you doing things for yourself, take care of yourself, woo woo. But when you really get to know a person mentally and you kind of like dissect their mind, you will find out a lot of stuff about that person if they didn't have a good childhood, or if they did have a good childhood. So asking questions about that childhood is important, because it can be healing to them and you, because it was a reason why you attracted somebody that you are very attractive to, that have not a good relationship with their parents, or it can be a good relationship if you attracted someone that has a good relationship with their parents. I feel like it's all about the inner you. Whatever you attract is the opposite of you. So if you attract somebody that, they don't really have a good relationship with their parents, it's something that is more than likely it's something that's within you that needs to be healed. Or if you do attract someone that has a good relationship with their parents, it's something about you that it's kind of hard to explain, but we attract what we are, who we are. We attract the things to us. So when you start to elevate and elevate your vibrations within yourself, meaning bringing yourself on a higher vibration, you will attract higher vibrations, meaning people that's very confident and know what they want, and loving and caring, and all those positive aspects, characteristics. You will attract that. But you can also attract that as well, along with some low vibrational characteristics. It's kind of weird, because when you're working on yourself, you can attract some up and down energies. So that's a whole nother video. But anyway, having a conversation about that person or that person's relationship with their parents, and also your relationship with your parents. Open up. Everybody is we all going through something. Nobody's life is perfect. So we don't have to keep things a secret. We all here on this earth to heal each other and help each other. So with that being said, have these necessary conversations, because you never know what your answer, you never know what your life experience can bring to the next person. But don't be vulnerable, because there's people out here that's preying on people that's open-hearted, that's kind-hearted, that's compassionate. There's people out here preying on, because I am one of those people. People out here preying on us. I'm telling you, they out here. These people out here they out here praying, baby, to catch them a bait. No. Ask these necessary questions and take notes, and make sure you paying attention to their actions, their words and their actions. Because if the words and actions not adding up, that person is fugazi. Period. Fugazi. Y'all hear me? Fugazi. To the highest power. Okay? The next topic will be childhood. It's very important to talk about childhood. Let's talk about how you grew up, where you grew up, What schools you went to, how were you in school, how were you interacting with other kids, how were you interacting with kids in your neighborhood, how were you interacting with the kids in your household. That question is important. I'm telling you, it's important, baby. And a person will either share it with you or they won't. But at the same time, when y'all going through that dating phase, it's gonna come to you. If you're very intuitive and you in tune with yourself and your intentions and your intuition, a person can tell you something, but you gonna already read it anyway within them. It's like people don't even understand. I'm very intuitive. My intuition is on point. Like I can have a 5-minute conversation with you, 2-minute conversation with you, and I can feel your energy. I can feel your vibrations, and I can tell if you just telling me some bull crap. Now, it's up to me if I want to listen to that bull crap and see how far you will go. That's up to me. Now, if I choose to do something like that, trust me, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. It's all in divine connections, baby. It's for a reason. So, with that being said, make sure y'all hit that topic on childhood because I'm so oily. That ain't why, but make sure y'all hit that topic on childhood. It's important. It's very important. Okay? Because we have a lot of brokenness out here. We have a lot of narcissistics out here. We have a lot of maniacs out here. We have a lot of I could name them. I can go on and on and on, baby. That's another video. I'm telling y'all, it's like we just have to be careful what energies we bring around us. We have to be careful who we allow to come into our life, come into our circle, because everybody don't have your best interest at heart. Everybody ain't trying to be for you. No, it's not happening. Everybody ain't for you, baby. And I learned that the hard way. Everybody not for me. Period. Everybody not for me, and I've learned it. So with that being said, I just took it for what it was. Like, okay, everybody not for me, then cool. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate. I'm gonna divide what's not for me and what's for me, and I'm gonna leave what's not for me over there and let that be. Boom. And what's for me, we gonna rock this. I don't want to do too much cursing on here, but I will go there. We're gonna rock this until the wheels fall off. For real, because I am a genuine loving person and I care for everybody. I have people's best interests at heart. Even if I don't know you, I have your best interests at heart. Okay. Now, that next one would be spiritual beliefs. I'm gonna let that mingle around. But no, spiritual beliefs. It's important to have that conversation. It's uncomfortable for some people. Some people don't want to talk about that, but it's important. You want to have that conversation about spiritual beliefs because everybody don't believe in the same thing. There's different nationalities. There are different spiritualities. There's different cultures. There's different people just think different. People have their own interpretation on things. People just have their own ideas. And that's okay. So that's why it's very important to make sure you ask that question, because you don't want to get into a relationship without asking that question, and then you get into your whatever. I'm just gonna say you get into your mode where you wanna, listen to some gospel music or something. And your spouse or your person, your date or your boyfriend, whoever, they don't really like listening to that because they feel like, no, I don't. You never know. Spiritual music, gospel music, mess with people's spirits. If they not that kind of person, it bothers them. So it's important. You want to respect people's wishes. You want to respect people's space, people's ears, because everybody don't want to hear that. And everybody don't believe in the same thing. So make sure you ask that sensitive question. It needs to be asked. It needs to be asked. So no matter how sensitive it can be to that person, it needs to be asked. You know, you want to be equally yoked with the person that you want to be with. You know, y'all may want to spend the rest of y'all life together. So you want to have all your ducks in a row. That way, you know, y'all can get through trials and tribulations at ease. Y'all can get through it together on the same level, on the same page, without being, you know, conflicted. Nobody needs to be conflicted when they trying to build something. They trying to build this kingdom. For real. So those are my 5 top topics that needs to be discussed when you're in the beginning stages of dating. I do want to thank you guys for tuning in to this video, because you could have been in anywhere in the world, but you are here with me. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. I would love for you all to like, comment, and subscribe, share my videos, and show me love. Also, I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as you all know. I don't have a set time. I just upload. Okay. So with that being said, stay tuned to part 2 of 4 Monday. Okay. Thank you so much and love you guys.